hello. Oh, bless you. Hello, Terry Louise. Hello. I bet you didn't think I was coming tonight, did you? Well, there we go. Technical issues. Turn on the computer and then it suddenly wants to do a bit of a clean-up session. Am I I'm very quiet apparently. Hang on, just bear with me. Bear with me because Richard's saying I'm very quiet. So let me just check audio settings. No, I'm half done. Is that a bit better now, guys? You see, Zoom also does this thing of turning your mic down automatically. Yes, so yeah, I can't do that. It won't let me do that. So there we go. Sarah, hello, Sarah. Hello. I like the orchid, love the orchid. Very pretty orchid. Have we got anybody else? And while we're getting everybody else, hello, Kelsley. Hello, how are we? Hello, Georgie. I want to sing Georgie Girl. Hey there, Georgie Girl. Hello, Elaine. Hello. How are you? Hope you're well. Christine, hello. Don't forget to let me know where you are actually in the world. All right. We've actually had a dry day today. Yay! Semi-dry day. But what I will say is now farmers are really panicking and basically get your oats, buy it now, buy your wheat now, buy your flour now, buy your eggs now, buy the stuff that you can store for a really long time, buy it now, because I would say in 6 months' time, i.e. Christmas, we'll definitely see massive hikes in prices. Okay, so just to give you that warning from living in the country. I live in the country. Claudette, hello. And you're sharing. Who's sharing? If you're sharing, you may be able to come through and have a bit of a read one-to-one on Zoom. Hello, Georgie, you're from Portsmouth. So just to let you know, we do two things. One is the perceptionary cards, readings, part 1, and part 2 is the psychic art as well. And if you're wanting to contact me, you can do through my website, which is emilyjbaker.co.uk, or you can get me through Facebook, which is Emily, a psychic artist. Okay, you're from Warwickshire. Hello, Melanie. Hello. And I was just saying to Richard, I'm feeling slightly delirious and I'm running on adrenaline simply because I've just worked it out. It's been about 30 hours on my fasts now. So yes, I've broken the 24-hour barrier and it's okay. It's absolutely fine. Don't panic if you're doing your fasting. And apparently, if you don't eat for like over 24 hours and then you have just like a meaty diet, high protein diet, you lose weight. Who knew? Aiming for that one. Let's go for it. So, shall we just start? Are we ready to go, guys? Are we all ready? Are we raring? We got questions for me? Now, for those who are new here, before Richard has a go at me, hello, Margaret. I've got 49 cards in a pack. So I'm going to give Richard a number and he will go down his list as to number 15 or whatever. And then what I need from you is a number from 1 to 49. And then that will be the card that we will read, if that's okay. The cards look like this, guys, okay? And they can go any which way round, all right? So you're from Canada. Fabulous. This is free. I've got a good chesty cough going on. Carrie Ann, hello. Let's have a go, shall we? So, and please do have fingers on keyboard. So if you are chosen, you go, oh my God, she's chosen me. Start tapping away. And if you're wanting to come and join me on Zoom, you're more than welcome to. I think Richard has, and if he hasn't, he will do, put the link up so that you'll be able to just join into the Zoomy Zoom. And I want to sing that song, Zoomy, 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 Zoom, Zoom. Can we have number 24, please, Richard? He's putting the link on for Zoom. And by the way, this arm here, this piece of mechanical thing, is so that you can see the cards over here, you see. Hello, Joanne Pugh. Joanne, I need a number from you, please. Number 12. Oh, that's my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday, too. you. 2, 4, 6, 8. Thank you. I've got 12. What, 36, 37? Oh, yes. That's actually, it's a glorious 38, actually. Not really, but thank you. So that's the card. Now we just got to decide which way around we're going to have it. We're leaving it like that. Okay. Fabulous. Just going to check. Yep. Okay. Lovely. So you are seeing it right. It's just me. Ooh, lovely. Okay. So beautiful colors, Joanne. Lots of things going on. Just let me check that you're there with the keyboard and fingers on the keyboard, ready to go. Or if you're joining me on Zoom, in fact. So when I look at the card by me, it looks very different to what it does on screen. So I'm going to read it to what you're seeing. I think that's the easiest way around for me, actually, because what I'm seeing is a person. In fact, I'm seeing more than one person, but I'm seeing lots of energy, but also calming energy, supportive energy. I'm also seeing lots of healing going on. I'm seeing lots of things kind of going on, but I'm also seeing your wisdom being used overall with all of this, Joanne. Does that make sense? So, and I feel as though you're the giver. So the first person I'm kind of getting to see is this person here in orange, all right, over here. And that's kind of almost like supporting someone small around here. But I'm just seeing, and this being an arm as well. So I'm seeing that being very, very much more of a kind of a supportive thing. Does that make sense? So I'm going to put you as this orange person here. I'm seeing it as an orange person, orange and yellow person. Just going to wait for your response. I'm not very good at waiting. I'm really sorry. Patience doesn't behold me. So while you're tapping away, no doubt you're writing me an essay, which is fabulous. It does. Fabulous. Excellent. So here I've got this other person, but I feel as though this person, even though you're supporting them, is someone close to you. I also want to say that they're almost that kind of shining light. So I do want to, and I know you've got a picture there of mum and daughter kind of situation, but I do feel as though it's very much that kind of supportiveness around. And I do feel as though it's a smaller person. I'm seeing your wisdom being used in all of this, but along with that wisdom is going healing as well, Joanne. So I do feel as though that there's been healing coming around you, and healing not just for you, but for this other person as well. I do feel as though they're very much in your forefront, this other person at the moment. Does that, hopefully that all makes sense as well. Now I also want to say that you're probably sitting there going, God, how much energy do I need? I got a feeling that you're one of these wonderful people who have got this abundance of energy and that you're able to kind of manifest it as and when you need it. You're a good storer of energy. You know how much you can use, how much you can't use as well. So I think there's that going on as well. Does that, hopefully that makes sense for you? Ah, it's just that she's just had, oh, she's just had a baby, has she? Hence the small one. So that lovely bright energy of innocence and light as well. So that's fantastic. You'll be able to give what you're needing to give, okay? And it will be a case of you will know how much to give, okay? You will know. Just going to have a quick look. Okay, you hold space for other people, don't you? You hold space for other people, Joanne. It's not just, it's not just you, but you hold space for other, I can't repeat it any other way apart from you hold space for other people. It's like you're almost like the centrifuge. Okay. People will gravitate to you. Um, And I would just say, watch out for that if that is the case, okay? And I'm quite sure it is. But just watch out that you maintain something for you in all of that as well. Maintain something for you. Because when we're constantly giving, we have to replenish as well. Because actually, I know I've seen this orange person here, so I was just looking at the card. But actually, when I'm looking at the card, I'm seeing another person here. So I know that there's somebody who's got your back as well, and that they will look after you as well. Okay, I love people. Yeah, okay. But there comes a point, Joanne, when you are going to, you know your point of where you have to say no. You know your point when you have to back down a little bit. You know your point of when it's kind of, okay, I've given all that I can give. I have to now replenish. Don't lose sight of that. You will need to keep sight of that as well, okay? So I think the beautiful card around here, lots of energy, lots of love going out as well. I do, from when I'm looking at this, and for me, this is like a hand, an arm cradling the small one, which is obviously the baby that you talked about here. I see lots of love coming in, and I know normally I say pink is there, but it's not there in the card. But I can feel that love emanating coming out and protectiveness as well, but also that healing. So would you understand that your daughter needs some healing? And I don't mean as in, oh my gosh, she's just given birth. Sometimes births are quite traumatic for us ladies. Okay, gentlemen, just like to point that one out to you. They can be quite traumatic. So I just feel as though she just needs a little bit of healing going on as well. And while that's going on, obviously you're supporting her as you would do, but also you've also got been supported. But again, it may be a case of you just kind of say, okay, I can do it from this angle. I don't need to be necessarily hands-on, or it may be the other way around. But if you are being hands-on, Joanne, just remember to not always do everything. It's kind of back off a little bit as well, and keep something for yourself as well. Hopefully that makes sense for you. If you're happy with that one, it's great to see. Hers was traumatic. Yeah, I've got a feeling that it might have been because of all of this healing that's going around. So I feel as though if she's still in hospital or has needed to have a longer stay in hospital, and I have to say that's for the body part. Okay, the mindset part is that's where you're going to need to come in as well. And she will need healing for the mindset part as well, especially if it's been a traumatic birth. Okay. So again, that's why I've got the healing coming in, all right, as well. So hopefully that all makes sense for you, Joanne. See. Good luck and congratulations. Let's not forget to say congratulations where it's due. So another family of the Prue, is it a Prue family member? Okay, so there we go. So yeah, so that's the name of the cards. They're called perceptionary cards if you're just wanting to know what they're called, and they're designed by me. Thank you very much, Joanne. Thank you. And yeah, right. Hey, you're more than welcome. So can we go to number 59, please? I'll just shuffle. I'm shuffling the cards. I'm shuffling the cards. Eva, number 15. Fabulous, Eva. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Fabulous. Lovely, lovely card. Okay, so Richard, which way round? Leave it like that. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. Right. Okay. So looking at the card on the screen, do you know what? It reminds me of a Van Gogh picture, weirdly. Start Monet. Monet for Richard, Van Gogh for me. Reminds me of Starry, Starry Night. Paint your palette blue and grey. Anyway, we won't start singing because that was hurt everybody's ears. Hello, Eva. Are you still with me, Eva? How are you doing? So when I look at this card close by, I tend to see a hand or a castle or something like that. And I'm saying that because that's not what I'm seeing on the image on the screen. And I'm going by the image on the screen tonight. So, okay, Eva, hello. Essie, Southeast, are you near Southeast? Southeast. Sweden, fabulous. I never assume. Never assume. So, Eva, hello. Let me know if you're there or if you're trying to contact us. Lovely card. Fabulous. Okay. So keep your fingers on the keyboard, Eva. As you've seen, I kind of rattle through things quite quickly. Now, for me, when I looked at this area up here, for me, it was actually quite angelic, and I got to see two different forms of angels coming up here. So I've got kind of how can I say this without being rude? Okay, so this is the back side of a naked one, and this is the front side of a naked one. Okay, and I can't see their genitals, just to let you know. So, but for me, this one here feels very much more female, and this one here feels very much more energetically male. All right, so I've got this yin and yang kind of feeling, and I feel as though when I'm looking at the card, instinctively what I'm seeing is kind of like a straw field, and they've come through that, and there's this lovely green meadow, and they're coming through that, and they've gone through. For me, on here on the screen, it looks like they've come through this beautiful water and being enlightened. Okay, so that's the overall picture that I'm seeing, which is lovely. It's a very, very, it's lovely. I love it. But when I look at the card face to face, I'm seeing something completely different as well. So that's the beauty of these cards. The further away you look at them, you get to see a completely different image to when you look at them close to. They do look completely different. And someone said, I don't believe you. I got them to try it out, and they went, oh my God, I've seen different things. So yes. And I have no doubt, Eva, that you also can see different things as well. So let me crack on with the colors. So starting up here at the top with the blue. The blue is about emotions and communication. So I know that fabulous. So the communication, and I'm going to also put in with this purple, and it's coming out as pink on my screen. So if you're seeing it as pink, going to take it as love. If you're seeing it as more purpley, then I would say it's still love, but it's also connected with spirit. Okay. Now, let me start off with spirit. Spirit, for me, it's not just about the energy force of those who have passed away, but it is also about your own spirit, your own energy. Okay. So it's not necessarily the ethereal format, but it's also us as well. The blue is about emotions and communication. So this is all very much tied in with yourself, Eva. So would you understand it's about you understanding yourself that little bit clearer, you gaining that information. And for me, when we have a look at this light green, that is about learning, and it's about getting that understanding. So I feel as though you've just kind of either starting to go through or you've been through this whole learning process about yourself, about understanding who you are on a fundamental level of being an energetic form, being this spirit, being this being of Eva. Okay, you understanding that, and now you're able to start communicating that to others around you. Does that make sense? It's quite a strong card, actually. When we start looking at it, just going to, yeah, correct about the colors. Fabulous. Okay, so now that I'm going to, so what I would also say, communication. We often think communication is about talking. Communication half of it is listening. And you having that understanding about yourself, you've had to listen, okay? And you need to continue to listen. Yeah, fabulous. I'm glad that you're developing. Learning to listen and to also comprehend all of that communication that's going on within your own body. You know what? We don't listen to our bodies long enough. We don't listen to our bodies at all until we take the time out to listen to us. Okay, our bodies can tell us when we're not well before we're unwell. Our bodies can tell us what is wrong with us when we've been ignoring it, and suddenly we get backaches, we get shoulder aches, we get knee aches. Okay, all of that. Okay, knees absorbing. You're absorbing everybody else's bits and pieces, and you're taking that on board, and you say, oh God, my back hurts and my knees hurt. Well, okay, that's because you're taking on all of their stuff and you're putting it onto your own shoulders and on. Your back is where you carry your stress. Your knees are the place where you're carrying all of that burden as well. And it's not necessarily yours to carry. Do you see what I mean? So we miss that art of communication as well. Down here is your grounding force. So I know that you have got a good start of a good grounding. Okay. And have that understanding of grounding because that's coming through your learning and through your development. Don't lose sight of it. Okay. And okay, absolutely right. Is that absolutely right about listening to your body and you haven't been and that you've had the backache and the knee aches? Just watch out for that one. But it's also, you've got that grounding force and it will take you further forward because that's the way it's going. It's going upwards through your development, all right? So it is there, which is fantastic, and you do need that. Up here, though, when I'm looking at the card, we've got the darker purples, which is that connection to spirit, okay? So for me, purple is about spirit connection. And I know that you are doing this with love because it's coming from within you as well. Keeping it with that. But I do also want to add in this male influence. Now, the male influence may be your own male influence because we all have a male and a female. We all have a light and a dark as well. And it's not wrong to sometimes have more of a male energy than a female energy. Okay. We sometimes need that. All right. Males are very good, and I'm hoping Richard's going to back me up on this, that males are very good at putting things into boxes and saying, okay, that's that, and that's that, and that's that. Am I right in saying that, Richard? He's gone silent on me. He's probably busy doing something. Is that right, Richard? He's on mute. He was on mute. He's chatting away. I'm going, is that right, Richard? So yeah, okay. Yes, yeah. All that you said is right. Okay, so men will put things into boxes, and sometimes we need to do that as women because us women, we're great at spaghetti bolognese. Do you know what I mean? We will kind of do this, that, and all the others, where a male is kind of good at being focused and doing one thing at a time. And we women like to do multitasking, we'll be on the phone while we're doing the hoovering, while we're doing our, kind of doing the crossword puzzle as well. It's been a balsam we need of them both. Okay. Oh, balancing. Yeah, it's a balancing act. Yes, we do. We do need both. We need both of those as well. And that's what I'm getting to see in this card is that balance coming through as well. So seeing the back of one, seeing the front of the other, but they can swap around as well. So yeah, no, that's the card. But I would say carry on with what you're doing. Just be aware that you have got that balance going on fantastically well. Remember what it feels like. And don't forget to stop to listen. All right. We can, like me, I can do loads and loads of talking, absolutely, but I'm not necessarily listening. And we've got to listen as well. But don't forget to listen to yourself and to your own body as well, because it can answer questions for you as well. Okay, Eva. So I'm going to leave that one there for you. So I'm going to crack on because we started 5 minutes late. So I'm going to crack on. People say, oh, yes, and she gives out really long messages, and I really want a message. So bless you. Thank you very much for working with me, Eva. Can I have a number 152, please? Oh, okay. Okay. Kelsey, are you still there, Kelsey? Are you there? Are you there? You haven't picked it. I need a number, Kelsey, please. Or are you just watching and listening? Just watching and listening. I will go to the next number in my head. Number 11. You're all in the low numbers, aren't you? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Right, and Kelsey, are you still there with me in YouTube land? Okay, are you still there? Okay, so this, are you listening, Kelsey? Kelsey, I'm giving you a message, Kelsey. Come on, come and join me. Come and join me. Come to this conversation, Kelsey, because it's quite an interesting card. You're here. Fabulous. Okay, fabulous. Thank you. Right, interesting card that you've got there. Right, which way around are we having it? Clockwise to me is there. The other left. See, as we can tell, my left and my right is not the same as everybody else's. Da, da, da. Okay. Can I just bring it down a little bit so I can get some of that color? Okay. Can you see it okay, guys? Fabulous. Does it need to go over a little bit or are we okay? Okay. Fabulous. Okay. Right, okay. So interesting card. In fact, the other way around, when I first turned it over, it made me feel as though I'm in a wonderland, fairy wonderland. Okay. And now you're going to say, well, where am I now? Card looks so different to when I look at it. Okay, because when I'm looking at the card, I can see lots of blues and turquoises as well as the purple. I can see quite a few different shapes going on. And for me, when I'm looking at this card this way around on the screen, it reminds me of a forest, to be honest, and that there's a path going through this forest, which is there. So all of this is trees and things like that. Okay, so like that. Oh, fabulous. Good. Glad. But I do still feel as though I'm in a fairy tale land. Okay, so with that, and with it turned the other way around as though I'm in a fairy tale land, I may not necessarily be in reality, Kelsey. Can you understand you not necessarily being grounded and being in reality? Of the reality is this. Does that make sense to you? So that's what I'm picking up. She's gone silent on that one. Click that back. Does that make sense? Gone quiet. Are you chatting about your baby again, Kersley? Oh, there's a 15-second delay. Yes, perfect. Right. Okay. So we need to bring in some grounding in for you. Okay. So this I definitely need. There is little to no grounding. Let's bring in some grounding in for you and get you to kind of see the reality of things. Okay. For me, I know that you're connected to spirit, and like I said for the last lady, Eva, I said spirit is not necessarily with those who are passed on, but it is us ourselves. Okay. And it's making that connection. And I've got a feeling that actually that connection for you at this moment is really good, especially if you're having a baby. Now, I'm saying that you're having a baby because that is what Richard has got on and said that you were talking about beforehand. So don't put me down to having absolutely magical powers here. I was given that information. Now, let me just have a look in the card. That's that pink. So I know that there is love surrounding all of this, and that you are wanting to give all of this love out as well, because I'm seeing kind of like arrows coming up here. And so, yes, let it grow, and let me expand and go on this wonderful journey. And I do feel as though it is going to be a wonderful journey. Okay. I don't know if this is your first, your third, your fifth, or whatever. All prime numbers. Prime numbers. Kelsey, is this your a prime number baby? First child. Okay, right. Okay, so it's a prime number. So yeah, and it will feel like having a dream. Yes, I need grounding, I know. Don't worry, you'll get that soon, apparently, when you have the baby. The reality will come in. But I think it's also, don't always see everything through rose-tinted glasses. And I know you're very much, you have been one of these mothers who's very much connected to your baby. So you almost know what the baby is going to do before it's going to do it. Does that make sense? I turn or kick. You know when you know what triggers it to kick. You know when it's awake, very much so, because you're listening to that spirit. Okay. And this is why it's so purple. It's because you're listening to the baby spirit as well. You two are very much interconnected. Can I just also say, can you bring in the father into this? Okay. And I've got a feeling that he's kind of in the periphery around here. And it's almost like, yes, but that's just me and the baby cocooning. You're going to bring in the father. All right, just bring in the father. All right, if possible. It depends on your circumstances. If it's not a healthy relationship, I totally get that you wouldn't want to necessarily to do that. But still bring in a male role figure. And I think that will also help you with the grounding as well. And let them also do some of the duties. I know you'll want to do everything, because at the end of the day, women are superheroes. I get that. We are superheroes. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't help. It doesn't matter if we need a little bit of help and we get a little bit of help as well. Around here, I've got the blues going on. So this is about you listening. All right. I've got a feeling that there are people around you saying the same thing again and again to you, and I may be one of them. Yeah, you know what? Yes, it's kind of like, yeah, I won't eat the spicy food because she's really not into the spicy food. And you know, I'm going to play a little bit of Queen Bohemian Rhapsody because she loves that. And we're both kind of going for it with the drums and all the rest of it, and singing to our heart's content. And that makes her do flip-flops and all the rest of it. And she'll probably know when you're upset or when she's upset. You'll know about it. So half of that, actually, when she is born, you're going to know what her triggers are, but the father's not going to. Okay. So again, it doesn't, or your partner. Let's say partner, okay, because I'm talking about the father, whoever your partner is, that they're not going to necessarily know all of the small little minutiae that you already know. You're an advantage. So I want to bring them in, and that's where the communication is. Okay. I have to stay at his house because it's closer to the hospital, but we aren't together. Okay. Right, okay. Just doing what we can. Okay, so you can understand then when I'm talking about this kind of like a disconnect going on. Okay, so not necessarily a healthy relationship. Okay, fabulous. But again, have you noticed that they're saying the same sort of thing to you again and again and again? And it's not kind of going in as well. And you probably haven't noticed that because they're saying it again and again. But he'll probably, after today, will probably kind of go, oh, I think they've said that before. We said that. Yes, we have. Okay. All right, no. You know, it's kind of like, okay, it's now starting to sink in. Do you know what? You're coming up close to your time as well. Is that right? So you must be in your third trimester. You must be over obviously the 12 week. So you're coming up to the last 3 months of your pregnancy. Is that right, Kesley? Obviously, because you're near to the hospital. Oh, she's due to give birth any day soon. You're due to give birth any day soon, Kesley, is that? And I know that you've gone and said in your previous message you're staying close because of the hospital. Okay. Kesley, have you got a due date? And is your due date really soon? And I know there's a bit of a delay. Yeah, I feel so connected to her, and I can see why he would feel a distance. Absolutely. Do you see what I mean? So, it's just a kind of, but rose-tinted glasses. Yes, I know, I know. Okay, can we go for a white-tinted rose glasses? Make them really pale rose-tinted glasses. Can we do that? Just a bit of light, shine a light on things. Like, are you prepared as well? Have you got the crib ready? Do you know where you're going to be once the baby is born? Those kind of necessity things. All right. Have you got the formula in? Have you got the bottles there? Have you got the sterilization fluid? Have you got nappies? Have you got clothes? Have you got blankets? All of those things. But cardboard box will do. It's not like the baby's going to go anywhere yet. All right, so things can be done, things can be sorted out. So panicky not as well. So, but can you also understand? Can you just confirm that your due date is really close? And if not, you've kind of hedging towards going over your due date as well. Does that make sense? I know she's going over her due date. I know. So due date must be quite close. No, yesterday. No, yesterday. Today is the 11th. Okay. Today's the 11th. Okay, Kesley. Just like to point that one out. Today's the 11th. Okay. I know. Okay. So you are obviously going to go over your due date. All right. You're prepared. Fab. Okay. And my dog is now joining me because I'm talking about babies. Lovely. So yeah, you are. I know she's going to be late. I know she's not going to enjoy it. You're not going to enjoy that bit because you're wanting now the baby to be born. Get that? Can you just be prepared for it being about a week to 10 days, if not a bit longer? Why? I've got the 26th in my head, which you really don't want because that's 16 days later. Well, actually, it's 14 days, isn't it? Because tomorrow's the 12th. So, that's 2 weeks over. Can I just, Kesley, the 11th. Today's the 11th. Oh, are you in Australia, Kesley? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So sorry. Confused. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Today's the 11th. I know. Today's the 11th in the UK. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere and in Australia or New Zealand, it's probably the 12th, Friday. But today in the UK it's the 11th, hence why I'm confused. But I've got around about the 24th, 26th. Okay, so 14 odd days. Okay. So if it comes before then, fabulous. But I've just been given later on, 26th is the date that I was actually given 26th. So that's 14 days on. All right, so there we go. Before the third, okay. They want it, yeah, okay. For the third, before the 13th. Okay, so okay, it's the 11th. Okay, all right. But is it yeah. Yes, I'm now thoroughly confused with dates. I'm thoroughly confused. So yes, just looking at the dog kind of going, oh good. Right, okay, let's go back to the card very, very quickly because we're going to end this here. So yeah, so just be aware of bringing in other people into this period now, okay? You are going to need that supportive care as well, but it's allowing other people to know, oh, look, get them to notice it as well, so that they are semi-prepared as well. Okay, it's not just the small, the small little bits and pieces of your daughter to be, which is so exciting. So congratulations to you too. So yeah, Canada, the 11th. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm with you. Don't worry. It doesn't take a lot to confuse me. Really doesn't. So Kirsty, so thank you very, very much for being with me today. Thank you. Rather than this evening. All the best for your pregnancy and your birth. That's 2 births going on. Oh, it's so exciting. Obviously, because we've had the eclipse, lots of new energy coming in as well. So good timing, good timing. Yes, there was an eclipse. So yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to love you and leave you there, and we're going to have a break now, and come back and I'll do some psychic art. All right, my dears. See you soon. Bye.
Introducing the SPTV app, your digital spiritual guide for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPTV app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPTV UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPTV UK on TikTok.
Don't miss Living Spiritually with Ashley, Natalie and Wendy tonight from 8 p.m. UK time. Explore captivating topics crafted by women, for women. Plus, get free readings covering personal and spiritual questions by participating in the live broadcast.
Join Adrian and Jay tomorrow morning from 11 a.m. UK time for their show, Spiritual Insights. They'll answer your spiritual queries, conduct guided meditations, and provide oracle card readings to those who actively participate in the show. So, set your alarms and get ready to awaken your inner self.
Hi, we're back again. Right, before I forget, tonight we've got the ladies on and things like that. All right, and all I do ask is for postage and packaging. That's easy to say. Right. Yeah, I know. No, well, we're now into the 30s hours because I last ate yesterday around about 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Oh, I've got views. There's viewers' comments is muted. Okay. You can hear me? I have not touched during the break anything. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Right. Ah, we can hear you now. Fabulous. Right. So no Kersley tomorrow, and we've got the women on tonight at 8 o'clock. And I will be back at in 2 weeks' time. That's all that you miss, guys, really. Honestly. That's all that you miss. Wow, man. You can hear me now, Sarah. That's excellent. So we're going to do some psychic art. For those who if you're wanting the original pictures, please message me through Facebook or email me through my website, but let me know which picture it is. I will contact you back. Now, a couple of people have contacted me wanting the original pictures. I asked for postage and packaging, okay? That's all that I asked for, so it's about £7. And then you just PayPal me those, and if you can't PayPal me, then just I can give you my back's details. But with that, you see, then I can get your address and then I can send them off. Seriously, I have got so many pictures. Please, please, I'm happy for you to have them. And these are A4. These ones are A4. So I'm going to crack on. Just to remind you, the person that I'm drawing may not be the communicator, and that they can change from male to female. I'm going to leave it as that tonight, all right? Simply because I know I'm being told off to get going. Okay. I love you, second. Oh, no, that's lovely. Thank you. Right. That's, I have got somebody here who's a bit of a comic and Wednesday and was just saying, yeah, she wants a reading, doesn't she? That's why she's gone and said that. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah, it's me. Okay. All right. Okay. So I've been told that I am drawing the person that I'm listening to or hearing. Okay, you didn't have cauliflower ears. Okay, fine. This is a gentleman, and he did play rugby. Oh, he did. Oh, did you? Oh, good. Yes. And he's also, go on. I've got a feeling he also wear a uniform. Fabulous. Love men wearing uniforms. Come on. So that's living or dead, by the way. But I know. I've just heard someone's not fussy, are they? So yeah, so I've kind of got a quick-wittedness going on here. What generation? I want to kind of go to okay, parent generation. I want to go to parent generation. Is it somebody I've already spoken to? No. Okay. So this is one of you who I have not spoken to or said hello to, because I know we've got Patricia and it's not Patricia. Where are we? I know this is exciting. I know, Kesley, it is exciting. I love a uniform as well, Christine. Can I say? I think it's because the clothes are actually cut properly. You know, they're cut. Where am I? Can you tell me where am I in the world? Okay. Mhm. Can anybody understand a quick-witted gentleman? Bless him. And I don't want to put him into being oversized. So when I look at him, he's quite a lean rugby player, okay? As well. Yeah, he was obviously missing teeth. I know. I don't want him to be in this country. I've got a feel I actually want to go into I keep on wanting to go to Canada. I'm being drawn to Canada. Canada. Hello, Canada. Right. No, I didn't know you played rugby because I just thought you had snow, and so you had snow games over there, really. I know you play. Apparently you play rugby over in Canada. Ew, I didn't know. We'll learn this. Okay. Well, at least he did. Okay. Okay. It's like a grammar school or private school, he's saying. Shush, Ted. Doesn't like children, you see. Right, well, yes. There we go. Right. Have we got anybody? Has everybody gone very silent on me now? Okay. Can I just say, he's just lovely, fantastic. I'm glad that I sidetracked everybody. Right. Apparently, I love uniforms too, but don't dare say it out loud. Well, you know, I salute the army. Excellent. Hello, Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, can you tell me, are you eating at the same time? Are you currently eating? Because he's talking to me about she's eating as well as listening to all of this. So if you are, then it is you. Okay. Just a ooh, nice hair. He still had a full head of hair, by the way. Why am I pointing? Because you're wanting her to know. Okay, all right. Well, then that's him, not me. No, don't say to anybody that you love a man. I think it's actually this. It's the cut. If a man wears a really well cut suit and it fits him properly, and it's not too big and baggy on him. Oh my God, they look fantastic. All right, and it's the same for us women. If we wear well-fitting clothes, we look fantastic. So you know, I think that's where uniform part is. You know, I salute to soldiers and all the rest of it, and wave to policemen. I have to now do it to farmers because we haven't got enough policemen in the area. Anyway, Carrie Ann, how are we doing? Nothing. Okay, is that because you're eating? Oh, okay. So have we got any Canada direction? Just eat it. I keep on saying, and I keep on being shown beans on toast of all the things to be eating, beans on toast. Cheese on top. Yeah, no, I've got that. Yeah. So now I'm going to make you all hungry because that's what he's showing me. As well. Do you have to wear glasses? Only occasionally. Oh, so he died fairly. Oh, okay. All right. I was talking about his younger days, about quick-witted. Okay. Wore a suit to work. Okay. I saw a uniform, but hey, okay. Okay, so for me, I was seeing much more of a darker uniform kind of thing going on. Okay. Super handsome choice of it in his clothing. And I've also, okay, Kesley, I'm just going to stick with you for a minute. Would you understand that he didn't wear glasses, or if he did, it would on and off? He didn't have to wear them like I do all of the time, because he's not getting me to draw glasses. He said I didn't need to have them all of the time. I've got him younger rather than older. So for me, I've got him as kind of in his 60s, 70s, which actually is quite young, and he looked youthful as well. For his years. So you could have actually said, well, actually, he was a bit younger than 60s, 70s. So he's younger. And I'm going to have to crack on with this, guys, because I'm going to run out of time, because Richard's going to look at the time, and I've just looked at the time as well. So does that make sense? So quick typing, guys, quick typing. As well. And I know Richard's going to say, it's okay, you can go over and all the rest of it. Okay. Having a coffee and from Canada. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Now, reading glasses, absolutely. Reading glasses, not everyday glasses like I've got. I have to wear these all the time. Otherwise, I'm blind. And it would be very interesting driving without my glasses. I would be scared if anything else. I haven't got him being a smoker. He's talking to me about in his younger days he would have played rugby, so quite fit, quite energetic. But he passed suddenly. Right, I'm cracking on with it. You give me some more information, bless him. He's quite talkative as well. Okay. Right, okay. He needs you to be a bit more prepared. He's here to help you through, and I know I've just been speaking to you. He's talking to you about being much more prepared, okay? You kind of getting a grip to about this birthing thing and think it's going to be one push and it's out sort of situation. It may not be like that, okay? But he's around to help you. All right. So this gentleman is definitely around. He loved his hair. I know he loved his hair. Oh my God, I can't touch his. I'm not allowed to do anything more with his hair. Okay. Young soul. But I feel as though he's around you to kind of keep you going. So be prepared. It may be a bit of a longer journey for your daughter to be born, okay? But they're all rooting for you. Oh my God, yeah, they're all rooting for you. And also, yep, they're going to give you paler rose tinted glasses than what you've been having. Yeah, okay. Okay, Kesley, have you stopped eating and drinking? If so, please, can you keep that going, please? Please keep that going because it's kind of as though they need you to be hydrated. All right? Hydrated. Oh, lung cancer. You sure it was lung cancer? Because I know he's given me the chest, but I thought it was heart, to be honest. I've got his final part being the heart rather than the lung cancer taking him actually as well. Okay. I know, I'm going to be the 26th. I know we're the 11th of the 4th, 2024. Okay. And yeah. Oh, 17th. I need to give you the 17th. Can I give you June? May? Go on, you're going to give me the 8th. Okay, and I need to give you the 8th. I don't know what this, bear in mind, I don't know. It could be the 17th that your daughter's born, but I know I've got it later on. Okay, so that's hopefully that does look like him. Does that look like him? Can you see? Yep, fabulous. Oh, your daughter's name is Journey. Oh, lovely. Lots of a couple of pounds. Lost a couple of okay, not eating and drinking. Yeah, not can we stay away from the coffee because that's a bit of a stimulant. We need to be drinking water. I'll let you drink squash. But actually can we stop putting on? Okay, don't forget you losing pounds means that your daughter's losing pounds as well. All right. So there is that going on. Okay. Richard, I'm going to ask you, it's 7:05. Have I got time? Okay. I'm allowed to do that. Yeah, fabulous. So I've got time. Thank you very much, Kessel. Thank you. Fine, I'm going. Okay. Okay. Right, I need to talk about a flood. Oh, this relates to you too, Jodie. Okay. Okay. Are you in Canada? Can you take all of the information? But I mean, if you can understand it and relates to you, please understand that it is about putting on weight, especially if you're pregnant. Love the photograph. Very 60s. It's cool. Anyway, I know I'm going to say I've got somebody here who passed away through drowning. And I feel as though it was a flood and they couldn't get out. So this is relating to a flood. All right. So it was terrible. It was I'm Wales. I'm Wales. I'm Wales. I'm in Wales. I'm in Wales. So ladies, gentlemen who are in Wales, this is about, I feel as though I'm wanting to talk about maybe something before your time as well. Okay, so this may be going back a little bit. Thank you very much, Kesley. This may be going back a little bit. I want to talk about Wales. I want to talk about landslip. I want to talk about drowning. I want to talk about flood. I also want to talk about this is before your time. And this gentleman they couldn't get out. They couldn't get out. They couldn't get out. Keeps on saying, I couldn't get out. I couldn't get out. I couldn't get out. Okay, we got that. I've got this panic strickenness with him. I've got this case of this is definitely going back a bit. So this is not in your living memory. This is not somebody that you would have known of, as in met them, because they would have passed before you came onto this earth. But this is somebody who's either doing the family tree, knows about the story, and we're in Wales. We are in Wales, specifically Wales. Specifically Wales. Okay, we're in Wales. North, mid to north. We're not in South Wales. We're mid to north. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. He was a miner. That's why he couldn't get out. It was a mine shaft that flooded. This is a mine shaft that flooded. Okay, thank you. And there was a collapse within the mine shaft. Thank you. God, because I was thinking I'm in the cellar. He kept on showing me somewhere dark. And he was going, no, 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 no. And it's actually a coal mine. So this is a gentleman passed in a coal mining accident. And this is a relative. I'm talking to somebody. I want to talk to somebody's relative. Okay, come on. Okay. There's this panic. I feel a panic going on. Right, okay. Because the water's just coming up and up and up. No, he was not injured. He wasn't injured. He was trying desperately hard to remove the kind of the collapse, the debris, so that they could get out, or at least get the water out to flow out. So then, you know, that there was a chance. Oh my gosh, where am I? I'm mid Wales. I'm kind of Wrexham direction, and I've got a feeling. Okay. He passed on your okay, Bets. Okay. All right. Caerphilly Mines. Okay. Senegal. I seriously cannot, but big disaster. Okay, Jodie. So is that no, you wouldn't have met him because he would have passed. He was a mine manager. He must have mine collapse. I've got mine collapse. There was water coming in as well as obviously the debris and wanting to get it out as well. Okay. Right. Why are you here? Okay. So, all right. So Jodie, does that make sense to you? This makes sense to you. Okay. Is that correct? Or were you just telling me what the disaster was? It's not actually related to you. So I'm just going to that way a bit more. I'll carry on talking while you're typing. Okay. Yep. Okay. Right. So, with regards to all of this, I now need to ask you to distinguish which one I'm with. Who's on panic stations? Who's panicking? One of you two is panicking about something. And I don't mean small panic, I mean kind of major panic. Okay, never met. Okay. I know they're panicking. Who's panicking? And you know when you're constantly, you don't know why, but you're just panicking about everything. Because I just need to know which one I'm with. But it will, yeah. Yeah, about smoking down in the mine, I'm telling you that much, right? Okay. And I'm just waiting for if you're wondering why I'm kind of dithering, it's because there's a delay between the communication and me getting to see the communication, if that makes sense. So it's roughly about 15-20 second delay. So Bets and Jody, which one of you is panicking? You're on panic attacks, okay. Medication. Bets? Right. Okay. I understand what you've written there, that he's one of your guys and he's come through before. But Bets, can I just ask you, are you panicking at the moment? Carry on. It's got to make sense. All the rest of it's got to make sense. Yeah. Okay. Because okay. You're on heart meds. Okay. Okay. I've got it. Okay. I've got a feeling this is more for Jodie than for Beth. But this is about panic not. Okay, it's kind of reduced your panic. Okay, start breathing, number one. It is just one step at a time. Don't look at the overall picture, but look at one step at a time. Richard's just laughing at me. What? Ah, Richard, oh, I suggest. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like Francis. Can I ask his name? Okay, all right. I've just asked if that is his name, and he said no, she can't ask. There's a few expletives there. It's what the message is, and she knows we're with her. She knows this already, but because there's two of you. Okay. Do you remember, Jodie? I may not be drawing him. Okay. The communicator may be Edwin, and this may be Francis, to let you know that they're both there. All right. So do bear that one in mind, because I did notice that you put down two names as to who it can be. I know that they were related, but you know, they do have good banter between each other as well. But it's a case of just take the small steps, all right? Just take what you need to do today and then what you have to do tomorrow. It's kind of you're jumping ahead of the game and kind of looking so far into the future that you're panicking yourself. And he said, yeah, it would be overwhelming for anybody, but you just have to take it one step at a time and do what you can do. And that's what they did. They tried to remove the rubble. Both of them tried to remove the rubble as much as they possibly could. But again, they stayed calm and focused on what is at hand and what needs to be at hand at that time. It's don't jump ahead of the game, okay? But they're both around you at the moment. One of them's just gone and said, yeah, you know what? If it was him going to the hospital, neither one of them like going to the hospital. They would be panicking too. Okay. But they will be there. Okay. It really looks like Nana's dad, uncanny. Bless you. He's gone, can you spot me without the pit hat? Okay, the pit hat and the coal miner's dust. Okay. So someone's also looking into the family tree, or that they're talking about this at the moment. So I don't know if there's an anniversary coming up as well. Brian said there's always a. There was a lot of swearing going on, and I don't like to swear, so there's a lot of B memorials going on. There's always a lot of B this and a B that, so there's a lot of B going on. Yes, I know, but in the terminology, sorry, in his terminology, it wouldn't necessarily be classified as a swear word. However, how he's using it is a swear word, okay? Okay. Sorry, he's just showing me, which is not very pleasant to see. He's just showing me the conditions, and he's just showing, oh God, he hasn't realized that there were people behind him and that they've been crushed, basically. And he can see them, okay, as well. So it really was, it was quite traumatic for those who survived as well. Okay. But listen, they were strong, and so are you. Okay, you are strong, and that you will come through this. You will do. You'll be able to cope. You'll kind of go, oh my gosh, what was I worrying about? Oh, I want to give you 12. 12. I was about to write December then, but it's 04. So I was about to, I'm going to give you December as well, because I'm going to, yeah. Does December mean, hopefully December means something. Nana's favourite word, yeah, does that. Keeps on coming through as well. Keep on hearing it, but I think they all kind of basically said it. And bloody is the other word as well. Okay, give her the 15. 12 is 12th, 12th, 12th. I need to give you the 12th, 12th, 12th. We've had a service every year for them. Okay, lovely. And I don't mean the 12th of December. December is something else. December is a different thing going on, okay? Because that would go along with May. May. May's really important. And I've got a feeling May is a name as well as a month. But May is really important. If you're doing the family tree, have you found the May? Have you found the May? The May. So I don't know if that's a name or the month, but May's really significant. So it keeps on tapping out May. Not May Day either, by the way. Hasten to add that one out. May, not May minus, no, May, May, as in the month, as in the name, not minus. Okay, not minus, not minus, no. Even if I try to say it in Welsh, no, definitely May. Okay, so have a look out for that. Yeah, just have a look out for that. May, my birthday. But if your birthday is in May, then yeah, I'd go for that. Okay. But all I know is May is a significant month or a significant name. Lovely. I will leave that one there for you. Okay. Right. I've noticed the time and it's nearly 20 past. I know we started a bit late tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again. Who is also panicking, just take it back a little bit, not to see the big picture, but just do what you can do of that day, okay? It's not a failure at all. So bless you. Thank you so much for being with me. And remember, if you do want you can buy a perceptionary card through my website, which is emilyjbaker.co.uk, or you can message me if you're wanting a picture, or if you're wanting to have a reading. Again, you can contact me and we can sort out a date and a time. We can do it through Zoom as well. All right. So have a lovely evening. Don't forget, 8 o'clock, we've got the 3 lovely ladies going to be coming through as well this evening, and they're going to be doing messages and having a chat and all sorts of stuff on there. So you can do that. And remember, there's no, I've forgotten her name already. Ashley tomorrow. There's no Ashley tomorrow, okay? So if you're wanting a pack of your own cards, please let me know and we can sort that out as well for you. All right. Have a lovely evening. Thank you. Don't forget to like, love, and share, and we'll see you all soon. All right. See you in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you. Bye. Yay. Yeah. I need something. I've got some venison sausage